Yo, this is BHV Crex and you watch a Rap Chronic. So with my mom and my dad, to be honest with you, my dad died when I was like 2 years old, but you feel me, that happened when I was so young. I don't really I know he's a Haitian and he's a Zoe, but I don't know like when his birthday is. And my mom, she's a Zoe too, like her birthday is actually on Halloween and she hates that. Like the reason being because you know how those are with that whole like religion stuff. But yeah, other than that, I don't really have too much background with regarding how they met. All I know is it's a classic story of like, you know, the mom doesn't fuck with the dad, like dad was a hoe, all this and that, like, so I don't really know too much about my dad. Like my mom didn't really choose to tell me stuff, and honestly, like I just don't really ask much. Like I still got a tat regarding him and everything like that, but as far as knowing all his like backstory, I'm just, yeah, ain't really too much I could speak on for him. Ain't no disrespect on him though, like, you feel me, I ain't, that's their history, whatever. Like I wasn't even born yet when they had their beef. Like I said, he died when I was 2 years old. Like my mom had already been left, and then we came to America. So out of that, I was actually born in the Bahamas though, because, well, not because of anything, just that's where she left. Yeah, she moved on, all that extra stuff. We came to America. That's actually where I started. The first place we lived in was actually Miami. It was when I was maybe 3 years old, 4 years old. That's when I started realizing that like I'm in a different area, and sort of a say, because I can't really well, when I couldn't really remember all that stuff from when I was a kid. Like it's more like my memories started when I was like from 4 or 5 years old. So with vague memories of my childhood, I can remember coming on a plane. I can remember growing up in my mother's cousin's house. Her name was, can't even remember her name. But regarding childhood and all that, parents and lineage, honestly, when you think about it, it's just kind of like the generic story of like when parents break up and it just involves their kids somehow. So nothing too special regarding them at all. But I have no regrets, but I don't, like I said, I don't really have anything where I'm always like, oh, I wish I knew anybody or anything like that, because it's, so growing up, I went to all my schools in Palm Beach and Boca. My elementary school actually was Hammock Point, and that's like it's one of those memories where it's like, you know, when you're in elementary school, you can't, most of the stuff is good, fun times, but it was also kind of lame. There were some bad memories there, but nothing too serious. More like I didn't make safety patrol or stuff like that, so I was annoyed. Like one time they had this whole trip and field trip to like, it was like a magic show. You know how they be finding stuff to take us to when we were kids and jits and all that. So I didn't get to go because I didn't pay the $18 fee. But the reason I didn't pay the $18 fee is because my mom was mad that I got a bad grade. And I don't know, man, that was one of those experiences when you're a little kid. It's just like, bruh, I don't know. So elementary school, I loved elementary school in all honesty. It was elementary school, so it's whatever it had to be. I had a few great teachers, I can't even lie. Like, I still remember one of my teachers, he was Asian. He was my second grade teacher, Mr. Malsanari. Was he second or third grade? Third grade teacher. Okay, my second grade teacher was Miss Lavin. Probably like up there with my most hated teachers. Like I can't stand her. She was the generic lady, like, you know what I'm saying, old, had the glasses, gray hair, always mad for no reason, all that extra stuff. But man, going to school, one thing I can say about going to school in Boca is that it really does teach you a lot from a young age, where you see different perspectives, like going home to live in the not so well places compared to seeing kids from the like places that are like, you know, they're coming to school with like Mustangs and stuff. We're driving in the rundown 4Runner from 1994. So it's just seeing all that, and then like having, even when you tell people, oh, I live in Boca, they're like, oh, you from Boca? And it's like, not the Boca you think of, you feel me? Like it's the same as where everybody else grew up. But I could say it helps, I guess it helps build character in a way of like, it motivates you to want more of like, just because you're seeing it doesn't mean you're used to it. It means you're seeing it, but why can't it be yours? It's like, I'm already looking at this every day, like that should be mine. Like, and like, I don't know, I've always been kind of in a way grateful that like I was able to be raised somewhere where, although I didn't have everything that everybody else there had, I was able to look at it to be knowing that like, obviously if I'm around it, I was meant to be there. So with my I guess in a way, Hammock Point, all those schools that I went to, Eagles Landing, Olympic Heights, seeing the literal 50% of people that grew up where I grew up and people that just were from a different part of the city that happened to go there, really did what it had to do to make me become who I want to be, or like chase a person that I want to be. And whenever I look back on that stuff, honestly, it just, like I said, it makes me grateful that it helped me build the character that's going. So regarding, like I said, I grew up in Boca, but like I said, not the Boca that everybody thinks of. It's more like when we were jits, like we was outside doing dumb, stupid stuff too. Like we was up all like stealing shit from Walmart, like going in and out of McDonald's for the water. Like I know that's not like, that's just like a taste. Like, man, Boca's just like any other street. Like living in like the poor side of any city, it's like everybody lives the same generic lifestyle. You know, you have the friends that do dumb stuff like smoke weed at an early age, smoke cigarettes at an early age, who sell weed, all that extra stuff. It's like, eventually you're gonna like see that stuff and make a choice whether you wanna partake in it or just like leave it to be like you already know what it is. And I mean, we've all made dumb decisions as a kid, like, but as far as growing up as a child in Boca and Boca streets, honestly, the dumbest stuff that we ever did, I never had to see no like crazy, like, you feel me? I never had to see no crazy street shit, like no shootouts, none of that stuff. Like, I didn't have to see no niggas getting like jumped. I mean, I seen niggas getting jumped, but like, not on no like gang member shit. Like nobody's like throwing flags and shit in the air. Like, it was just more like a hood inside of a nice city, literally. And the same stuff happened. There's a corner store where people would get, corner store got robbed all the time. Like there was still a little junkie that everybody knew. I ain't gonna say his name, but everybody know. He was just walking around with his little briefcase, always asking the little jits, seeing us play outside at the bus stop, talking about, oh, yo, I got a little proposition for you. Yo, you wanna go hang these on the door? I'll give you 15. This man would give you $15 to go hang up about like 100 little posters, bruh. And you feel me? It's just like, dog, like, we was just, so he finessed. Had me thinking I could go to Walmart buying whatever I wanted, about like, man, maybe 5 packs of Skittles, like. So like, yeah, man, like growing up in Boca, like I fuck with it. Like I fuck with that. I fuck with how everyone thought that, oh, just cause you're in Boca, like you're on some like preppy shit, but like we was really just little young hooligans out there, like literally doing dumb shit. Like, bro, I remember when I tried to learn how to skateboard and like, I tried to learn how to do an ollie. And I stole this is God's karma and everything, I swear to God. I stole a skateboard from Walmart, tried to do an ollie, and when I landed, the skateboard went from under my feet, went in the middle of the street on some movie shit, just boom, got like ran over by a freaking sedan. I don't know why I didn't just say car, but it got ran over by a regular car. And bro, I'm looking at that shit like, you gotta be kidding me. Man, I posted this picture on Facebook, like literally of me doing the ollie. It's crazy, like, bro, it's crazy. I was in like, what? 6th grade, 7th grade, man. I can't even say I love growing up in Boca, like, just because of the different experiences. It's like I said, seeing all the preppy kids, but not being a preppy kid, so you could have preppy cool white friends, regular hood white friends, preppy black friends, regular hood black friends. It's like, it's like a melting pot, literally. And
I don't fear no man, besides the one inside the mirror. Fuck me back in, so I can dunk on all these niggas. I can feel my face, I think the walk is finally hitting. Shorty 3 pills in, she get the scratching on my lineage. Aquafina when I hit, that pussy pop like it's a skill. She tried to keep me in, I think she wanna have my baby. It's like I'm on,
yeah, okay, that's hard, boy, yeah, okay, like, what, prices one, bitch, yeah, Paris count, yeah, prices one in Paris count, yeah, don't wanna tell her goodbye, yeah.